I don't know if anybody has a family here. Everybody has family issues. Everybody has family problems in the house. Like I was here. I did have a conversation with Coach. And I like to keep things in house. You know what I'm saying? Like as a player in this, I've been in the league. I'm going on my ninth year right now. You know what I'm saying? I got more football behind me than I do in front of me. My main focus and my only focus is winning. Super Bowls is I mean, everybody say they won a Super Bowl, but we've had legitimate chances at this thing. Like, we've had the team, we've had the coaches, we've had everything that we needed. And as far as us not getting over the hump, I feel like uh, it's always asked for a cause for a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to have a conversation, and we have an open door policy. Coach will tell you he has an open door policy, and I've had those conversations. So I try to keep a lot of things in house. But you know what I'm saying? It's regarding last year. Obviously, the way we lost was just terrible in any regard. You don't want to lose any game, but we've lost for a couple years at this point, and we've been trying to get over the hump, and obviously it calls for a lot of frustration. But all in all, like as far as with that, I was here, but he did have a conversation. Me and him did have a conversation. It's all water under the bridge now, but I attribute it to family matters. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like dancing around things. I don't like those kind of questions. Black and white is everybody has family matters. We had a conversation. Everything is all is well. Water under the bridge. Now we back at work, and I look at football. It's kind of hard. It's a business at the end of the day, but when you go out there and you fight tooth and nail, you put a lot of sweat equity into this thing. It starts to feel like a family. So for me, I kind of keep everything in house. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we had those conversations. Everything that needed to be said was said, and we talked it out as men. Everybody involved.
No, you talked about lingering issues,
Yeah.
frustrations from last year, whether it's your role in the offense or
Yeah.
having more say in the offense.
Yeah, that is insane. Like for me, like even
Josh said that.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, for me to just want more say in the offense is crazy because I play receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what play is called. You know what I'm saying? I can't get up here and say, call this. Like, it's a lot of outlandish, obvious things where people were throwing out there or people were saying, like, as far as, like my role, like, I've been a captain on this team for 3 years. There's no question about my role and who I am as a player. How hard I work, like those things never had question marks, and you can't say the same thing for a lot of people in the league. Like as a player, who I am and what I am has always been represented, and what I do on a consistent basis, how hard I work, you can see it. And my teammates speak highly about me in that regard, especially considering I've been a captain damn near since I got here. So as far as like me wanting to have say so on the play call, like that is insane to me. Just cause like I couldn't call a play to save my life. Like I couldn't call a game to save my life. Like be for real. I've been north of 100 targets through since my years getting here. If you look at the numbers, I've been north of 100, I think, every year since I've got here. So it's not about targets. It wasn't when I say teamwork, I guess when he attributed to teamwork, I guess it would be like as we're out there trying to make things shake, getting on the same page consistently, in those pivotal moments, in those moments where we're trying to, make things happen. You know what I'm saying? Because, last year we had like a real feast or famine kind of like time when we spent in the red zone, like where we weren't clicking on all of a sudden. Like we would have an amazing touchdown and then we'll have like a miscue, and I take a lot of credit for that. Just as far as like, I mean, what could I do better? How much more time could I be putting in? So that's why I think in my regard, he's talking about like teamwork. Like I could be a lot better for him because I know like I always say I can't imagine how hard it is to be the quarterback, and to our eyes, he's amazing, and he's so hard on himself. So
I wouldn't say we've talked things through, but we've talked. It's not about that anymore. It's about moving, towards the season and setting our goals of what we want to do. We want to bring a Lombardi Trophy here come February. So just making sure again that everybody in the team is on the same page, striving to have that singular goal, and that's all it is.
Steph, are you and Josh good?
yeah, that's my guy. Like that's why I say when it's family matters, like me and him have a conversation. Like I don't know if you got kids or you have like siblings, like y'all don't always get along, and me and him never did not get along. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's still been my guy. That's always gonna be my guy. So, yeah, we're fine.
Yes. No, we're in a good spot, and Steph is ready to practice. He's in the locker room now, and he put in a lot of hard work this summer. So team's ready to go. Looking forward to get out here to practice.
Stefon, why did it seem to take until mini camp for those conversations to be had and all this get hashed out?
Such that's so long off season that he was talking about earlier. So I mean, I feel like it's a lot of time, and I mean, what do people do with out of time? Out of time gives you a lot of time to think about things, and regarding at the end of the game or how things happen with the game, you can kind of like start mustering up like however you feel about it from your point of view or from your standpoint, and that's what it's made for. The off season is made for people to talk, and it's not a lot of football going on, so let's talk about things that's going on outside of football or how the season ended or this. So for me, I just feel like it's such a long off season, so it took a little while.
Because of the way everything happened, I think there was also some people question if you wanted to be a Buffalo Bill going forward. Is that also outlandish, or?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, the year before that, I told you I wanted to retire a Buffalo Bill, and it's more interesting to see how people run with a story, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of unfortunate a little bit in my eyes, because like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying, I had the utmost love and appreciation for everybody involved, but you kind of start seeing people's true colors when like they might hear something or like I might not clarify, but I don't speak on anything I don't want to speak on. I feel like at the end of the day, I'm entitled to speak on what I want to. I'm an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like even like with my kids, like I feel like, at one point you'll say I don't have to explain myself, you know what I'm saying? But for the people that support me and the people that love me, I'm always have the utmost appreciation for. But it's kind of like in the smear campaign, it's never winning with me.